Hello, hello, hello. It's Alexander, the gay news guy. Somebody sent me a message and said, "Why I gotta be gay?" My response, why not? Anyway, this is the movie news for today. Casual, sassy, unfiltered, and a little tipsy. Okay, here's the movie news as I see it. Wednesday, the show on Netflix is back to number one, surpassing even holiday films during Christmas. Well, duh. She's Latina. She's a kick-ass girl, and the show is amazing. Hello, Netflix. When you want to do flashbacks of Gomez when he starts to get a little curvy, call me. Did you know that James Corden was in the running to play Sam in Lord of the Rings? He even got 2 callbacks. Thank God it actually went to Sean Astin, as we know. Can you imagine? James Corden, Lord of the Rings. How about James Corden, Lord of the Annoyings? Okay, was that joke a little stretch? Like my sweatpants? Bloop. Avatar: Way of Water has surpassed $1 million at the box office in only 14 days and is showing no signs of slowing down. While everyone agrees it's gorgeous to look at, some find it has no substance. Gorgeous, no substance. Is Avatar my ex? Anyway, NyQuil is very nervous about the success of Avatar because the film is putting people to sleep faster than their product. Hashtag shade. We know that Hugh Jackman is returning as Wolverine for Deadpool 3. Will there be more Wolverine movies in the future? Hugh Jackman said he treats every film like a, quote, one and done. My dating life. But nothing is out of the question, he said, but he was very vague. Truth, I'd rather see him sweaty and muscly as the Wolverine rather than singing and dancing on Broadway. Jazz hands! Hugh Jackman vibrato! That's my Hugh Jackman Broadway impersonation. No hate email, please. Former President Barack Obama is making a movie. His production company with his wife is making a movie about alien abduction. Okay. The film details the real-life abduction claims made by Barney and Betty Hill, who happen to be the grandparents of UFC fighter Angela Hill. This whole headline seems fake to me, but it is real. Okay, I have some Ferris Bueller's Day Off news. Some of you young'uns are like, who? Ferris Bueller's Day Off was a movie in the 80s, before I was born. Anyway, the red Ferrari featured in the film was sold at auction for $337,000, which is a pretty high price tag considering the car can't even move. It's fake. It's one of the replicas that was built for the scene where he's smashing it in and it goes through the window. The original one that was driven in the film already sold a few years ago, and it sold for a lot more money than that. But in some other Ferris Bueller's Day Off news, there's a spin-off in the works about the 2 parking attendants who stole that car and went joyriding around Chicago. And it won't be featuring anybody from the original film, so why? Why? Just why? The Wizard of Oz, 80 years old, by the way, sold a prop recently. The Wicked Witch's hourglass prop sold for $495,000 at a recent auction. Where do you keep something like that once you buy it? I'd keep it on my nightstand and turn it over so that my one-night stands could see when it's time to go home. It'd be fancy, at least. But it's like, when the last sand hits the ground, you get into the Uber, my pretty. Okay, that was my Wicked Witch impression. I actually sound that way in the bedroom, though. Nicolas Cage wants to do a musical, and he mentioned Jesus Christ Superstar. How about Jesus Christ? No. We know Avatar is doing well, like I reported. James Cameron says he wants to return the Terminator franchise. Girl, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. We saw the Terminator sequels. We saw the reboots. We saw the reboots of the sequels. We saw the sequels of the reboots. It's not going to happen. Leave it alone. Let it heal. Go make Titanic 2, Rose's Revenge. That is something I want to see. Can you imagine? Anyway, happy New Queer to everybody. When you go out, be safe, stay healthy, stay sexy, stay tipsy or sober if that's your calling. And I'm off for the weekend because it's New Year's. Got news for me? Send me an email at hello@thegaynewsguy.com. And we'll see you next week.